What's cooking, everyone? Welcome back. It's time for a Pounds for Purrs workout, and I was a little bit nervous going into today just because I had some residual soreness from squatting and deadlifting, and thankfully that was not a problem. So I got through every exercise just fine, and it was actually a pretty good workout. I began with a half mile on the elliptical, which took 4 minutes 34 seconds, so nice easy pace, not going fast or anything like that, just nice and comfortable. Then I went over to the dip station and began dipping. I started off with an easy set of 10 with just body weight, and then from there went to a set of 5 with a 25-pound plate, and then now you're seeing a 10 by 5 with 45 pounds. I have certainly used a lot more weight in the past for dips, but with this kind of volume and this sort of training, I didn't want to go too heavy too soon, so I decided to go a little bit conservative. 45 pounds is very easy. That's typically a first warm-up set if I'm concentrating on dips, which I have not done in a long time, probably 2017, maybe 2018. And since it's been a long time, I just wanted to keep things simple and make progress from there. I love the dip. I really love the weighted dip. Some even call it the squat of the upper body, which actually makes a lot of sense. But it's a fantastic exercise. I personally prefer it over a flat bench, but that's just me. That's no more than personal preference. I like that you move your body through space, you're not supported by anything, and it's a really good range of motion. Also, it works all 3 heads of the tricep very well, which not many exercises can say. Usually you have some sort of emphasis or focus, or really have specialty exercises. So you might have one that's more for the lateral head, the medial head, the long head. And so you kind of have to combine exercises and make a bit of a program to make sure you're getting all 3 sufficiently. The dip does all of that. So you can use this as a first exercise, and then whatever might be lagging behind, you can fill it in with another exercise. But that way you don't have to do too many things just to get the 3 heads of the tricep worked sufficiently. When it came to the accessory exercise for the dip, I went with a close grip bench press, and that's not typical of me because I haven't done a close grip bench in at least 3 years. I like the exercise. It's a good exercise, especially for building the triceps, most notably the medial head and the lateral head, but I just haven't done it in a long time. And usually if I'm given an option for this sort of thing, I would have gone with the military press, but I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break from the military press, which is weird for me because I love it so much. But I'm going to stick probably with the close grip bench, and today I kept it really light. I was about to say too light, but I kept it really light and comfortable. So I did a set of 8 with 95 pounds, and then a 3x8 with 135, which wasn't even really a challenge. I mean, it felt good. It felt like I was working a bit, but I could have easily gone to 185, no doubt in my mind. But I kept it safe, I kept it conservative, and now I could always add weight next time. And now from here, you're going to see the main pulling movement. I wasn't sure what I was going to go with. I was kind of juggling a few options in my head, but I ultimately ended on the reverse grip Pendlay row, and I'm happy about that. I really like rowing from the floor, whether with a pronated grip or a supinated grip. I did go with the supinated grip simply for not only the bicep activation, but also just focusing on different parts of the back. So you can't go wrong with either way. I really like both, and for this program's purposes, I'm going to use the reverse grip on these days. I wasn't sure where I was going to start. I knew 135 would probably be too easy, so I kind of had 185 floating around, and that's pretty much what I did. Now, funny enough, I started off with a set of 10 with 135 as a warm-up, and then I did a set of 5 and thought it was just way too easy. because I really thought it was 185, but it was just still 135. I forgot to add the plates. I did that after the fact and felt silly. So then now you're seeing 185 for the 10 by 5, 90 seconds of rest in between sets, and it went perfectly fine. It went very well. 185 is comfortable for me. That's usually my warm-up weight before I start going heavier in upwards of like 225 and going all the way to like 275 and beyond that. So 185 is actually quite comfortable. For the accessory movement, believe it or not, I did a drag curl. I did a curl of any kind. I haven't done curl since probably 2017, early 2017, and I kept it ridiculously light. I did a 3x8 with just the bar, so 45 pounds. I easily could have gone to at least 95 pounds, but it wasn't all that important to me, so I just wanted to finish and leave, so 3x8 with just the bar was fine, and I can always add a little bit of weight from here on out. Now, for this, please pay attention to the woman in the background deadlifting. Not only is her form great, but notice how she keeps her back neutral and she starts from a dead stop from the floor. That really needs to be pointed out because I see too many people with rounded backs or bouncing their deadlifts or letting their deadlifts fall. She was completely in control of every single rep. And on top of that, there were just some really great, awesome women working out, which I always get so inspired by. Alright everyone, adopt, don't shop.